The following reading and commentary are all alleged information and for entertainment purposes only. The fair act use is in my description box. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Kiki, Gifted Intuitive, and this is Gifted Gossip. We are back with another celebrity tarot reading. We are going to be doing Safaree and Erica Mena. I am sick of these two with the ongoing drama. Well, not really Safaree. I'm sick of Erica. Every time I turn around, she's bashing Safaree, calling him a deadbeat. Then she's turning around, hopping fences. She's dressing alike at the kid's birthday party. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, one minute she love him, 1 minute she hate him. Me personally, I feel like if he was a deadbeat that still wanted her, or still was actively dealing with her, she wouldn't complain so much. But let's jump into this reading to see what is truly going on with them two, with these two. Please excuse my nail. One of my nails came off, so I will be putting it back on soon. So let's jump into it, y'all. Spirit, please give me the energy around Erica Mena and Safaree Samuels. Erica Mena and Safaree Samuels. What is the current energy between Safaree and Erica Mena? What is the current energy between Safaree Samuels and Erica Mena? Spirit, what is the current energy? Spirit, what is the current energy between Safaree and Erica Mena? Temperance. Patience. I feel like right now they're trying to find balance in their co-parenting dynamic at this time. They are moving in moderation right now with each other, taking it day by day with each other. Why temperance for Erica and Safaree? Why temperance for Erica and Safaree? I just heard that's all I could do. That's what I heard. That's all I could do. I feel like that's Safaree. Why temperance for Erica and Safaree, Spirit? Why temperance for Erica and Safaree? Three of Cups. So this is about celebration, friendship, community, coming together, happy times. Bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. There may have been a decision. I don't know if they went to court recently and they came to some type of understanding or some sort of plan for the children that they can like split custody, or they somehow came to an agreement as far as finances. But it seems like there was a decision made in their situation. Why Three of Cups for Erica and Safaree? The Emperor. I feel like Safaree got what he wanted, because the Emperor is about control. Control. He has things under control. He gets his way. He runs the show. He's very rational, though, at the same time. This is about new opportunities. So I feel like the Emperor is very confident. Very confident in his abilities. He always has control in situations. So I feel like Safaree got what he wanted. It worked out in his favor. Like, he's content with whatever decision this was that was made, or whatever agreement they came to. I feel he's happy with it. Why Emperor? My Emperor. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Some type of opportunity, action, communication. This is all about positive change. This is all about positive change, new opportunities, taking action, things, exciting developments. So yeah, I feel like something he wanted worked out in his favor. How does Erica feel right now, Spirit? How does Erica Mena feel? Ace of Pentacles. Safaree could have agreed to pay her a nice amount of child support for the children. The Ace of Pentacles is about financial stability, abundance, security, prosperity, potential. So I feel like Safaree might have agreed to a considerable amount of child support. What else, Spirit? How does Erica feel right now in reference to Safaree? 4 Cups. It's like she's getting what she wants financially, or she will, but she still feels like something's missing, or she's still not satisfied with something. She could miss Safaree. She could feel like she's missing out on something. Like, okay, I have the money, but I really wanted a family. You know, I really wanted us to work as a family. I really wanted to be married. I mean, I'm going to get child support and everything worked out as far as an agreement for the children, but I'm crying over what could have been. This is about missed opportunities, the 4 Cups. This is the 3 of Cups, which is here, which is celebration. But the celebration is what this person is staring at. This is what he wants. He's being given this cup, which would be the Ace of Pentacles. He's being given something that he really wanted, but he's still thinking about these cups over here, the happier times. So, yeah, bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords. This is sleepless nights, depression, nightmares, guilt, negative thoughts, remorse, making a mountain out of a molehill. So, yeah, I think Erica still misses Safaree. That's why she gives him such a hard time. It kind of reminds me of Erica Dixon in the Scrappy situation. If y'all been following me for a while, then y'all know what I'm talking about. I mentioned when I read on them, Erica Dixon still loved Scrappy, and she couldn't shake the fact that she loved Scrappy. She had other children, everything, but her heart always went back to him because that's who she truly saw herself with. She felt like that was her person. And it's kind of the same thing with Erica. It's like, you know, this man has not only has, you know, 2 children with her, but they were married. So, you know, it's like, okay, I'm getting this money, but I really wish my family could have worked. I think that still bothers her. Because it's like, if she really hated Safaree, she wouldn't be around him like she do. She wouldn't be hopping fences. They still was messing around intimately. So if he was such a deadbeat father and wasn't taking care of your kids, you wouldn't even do all that. So that's why I think she just gives him a hard time, because all she can do is use money towards Safaree or use the children towards him. But that's her way of channeling her frustration for their marriage not working out, or her frustration for missing him or missing their relationship or what could have been. That's the same thing I picked up with Erica. Erica Dixon. She had to always use money and finances with Scrappy because she couldn't use anything else. They had been long going over with. So that was her only way to channel her frustrations. So it's kind of like I'm picking up that. Why 4 Cups for Erica Mena, Spirit? Why 4 Cups for Erica Mena, Spirit? Why 4 Cups for Erica Mena, Spirit? 8 of Swords. Yeah, she's still mentally in her head about the situation with Safaree. She still constantly thinks about that. That's like a mental prison. That's mental imprisonment but it's self-imposed. Like, she could easily just, you know, choose to heal and move on, but she keeps going back to the past. Yeah, she's in her head about them. Why Eight of Swords for Erica Mena Spirit? Why Eight of Swords? Queen of Cups. I feel like Erica still loves Safaree. There's still love there with that Queen of Cups. And Erica is the Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken, so that will represent her also. Why Queen of Cups for Erica Mena? Erica doing some soul searching. It's like, I feel like Erica goes back and forth. One minute, she tries to take accountability for herself and her actions and what she's contributed to the toxicity of the relationship. And then on another hand, I feel like she snaps out of it like, nah, nah, well, I wasn't wrong. Because we have the Hermit card, which talks about inner guidance, solitude, self-reflection, taking accountability, figuring out you and what you may have done wrong and things like that. Then we have the Nine of Swords. So it's like nightmares, guilt, regret, negative thoughts. But I really feel like sometimes she goes back and forth. But it's showing here that she does feel a lot of depression, regret for how things turned out. With the Hermit here, she is doing soul searching and self-reflection. About the Hermit and Nine of Swords for Erica Mena. Four of Wands. Their marriage. Their marriage. She still thinks about their marriage. I don't know. Are they divorced or are they going through a divorce? I think they're officially divorced. Why the Four of Wands for Erica Mena Spirit? Why Four of Wands for Erica Mena? How she feels about Safaree. Why Four of Wands for Safaree and Erica Mena? The Sun. Because at one time, they were really happy. I think she thinks about, I think Erica struggles with what happened. It's like, what happened with our marriage? Where did it go wrong? Like, it'll be easier to let it go, I think, for her if the marriage was really horrible. But I think at one time, it was really good. And then, like, overnight, it might have just fell apart. And she's struggling to understand what happened. Like, how did we get here? In the height of our marriage, we were so happy. How did it become so toxic so fast? Erica would really much rather have her marriage than anything else. It's like, okay, the money is great, but I would much rather have my family and my marriage together. Safaree, on the other hand, is like, all I can do is take it day by day with this girl, because literally it's like a roller coaster with her. I'm just happy we were able to come to some type of understanding and agreement. I got things that I needed and wanted out the situation, so I'm cool. That's really where he's at. Safaree just happy it's over. Erica, like, it's over, but I still care. I still love you. And that's what I'm feeling from her. I knew it was something, because you don't do all that if you don't care about a man. You will be so unbothered. What's the Eight of Wands Spirit for Safaree? Why the Eight of Wands? Why the Eight of Wands for Safaree Spirit? Why the Eight of Wands for Safaree Spirit? Why Eight of Wands for how Safaree feels? Why 8 of Wands for Safaree Samuels? Plan, choices, decisions. Why 2 of Wands? Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. That's like court, co-parenting. That's going to court regarding co-parenting. And this is 10 of Pentacles. Wealth, security, family, long-term success, contribution, inheritance, legacy. So, yeah, I feel like things worked out for Safaree in some sort of way. He's able to pay out Erica a nice amount of money, and he's still able to make money. And they came to some type of agreement in court. What's 10 of Pentacles, Spirit, for Safaree? Yeah, Judgment. Yeah. So I feel like the amount of money that he's going to have to pay out to Erica is going to be a substantial amount. But I feel like Safaree's okay with that. It's like it's almost like, just get this girl away from me. Like, it's almost like that. I'm feeling like, all right, cool. We went to court. We figured out our custody arrangement, our financial arrangement for the children, what I'm going to pay. I might got to pay out a lot of money, but I'm happy it's done, over with. We have a set schedule of when I'm supposed to get the kids, how I'm supposed to get them. Everything's situated now. Get her away from me. That's almost what it's feeling like. I'm just happy and can celebrate that it's over with. That's why I think he's so happy. It's like, I just wanted it over with. Because now it's going to be her excuse. King of Wands to the 5 of Cups. The King of Wands is my father. 5 of Cups is like despair, hurt, regret, mourning, crying over spilled milk, being disappointed. I think Safaree is disappointed in how Erica paints him as a father. Because Safaree, in his mind, truly feels like he is a good father with this King of Wands. He really believes that. And he's disappointed in how she paints him as a dad to the public. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. This is someone very compassionate and loving. Safaree feels like he's a really good, compassionate, loving father. And Erica paints him like the bad guy in public. Maybe he was able to prove that in court. This could be present energy or future energy, y'all. But maybe he was able to prove that in court. Maybe he had pictures and videos of when he's with his children and receipts of what he does for them. And he shows the judge, and he's like, look, Your Honor, I have this as evidence that what kind of father I am. You know, she hates me, so that's why she gives me a hard time. It's not that I'm a deadbeat dad. You know, something like to that effect. I feel like, you know, it could have been something like that. She dislikes me, Your Honor. That's why she takes me through this. I'm not a horrible father. I'm not a deadbeat father. You know, I am busy, so I can't spend as much time as I want with my children. But she paints me as this evil, you know, totally deadbeat dad, and I'm not. You know, I think that's what it is for Safaree. He doesn't like the way he's being painted as a father. And I feel like either he was able to prove that he's not a deadbeat in court, and that's why he's happy with the 3 of Cups, or he's just happy that it's over. Could be both. Why King of Wands to 5 of Cups for Safaree? Why King of Wands to the 5 of Cups for Safaree? Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is someone very proactive, very clear, very driven, forward thinking, very intelligent, fast acting. He's good with his words. He's very direct. So yeah, I feel like he was able to prove something in court, that he's not as bad as Erica tries to make him seem. Spirit, does Erica Spirit, does Erica still love Safaree? Does Erica Mena still love Safaree? Is she still in love with him, Spirit? Is Erica Mena still in love with Safaree? Ace of Wands. Yeah, and Erica is still hung up on that wand, that phallus. She still loves Safaree, and she's still hung up on the intimacy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So there may be something else that comes out in the news on social media about them. They could have another falling out. Child, this is a mess. But I knew it. I knew it because I know how women, I'm a woman. I know how women think. So I just knew. I knew. Let's get some tea. Spirit, please give me the tea between Erica Mena and Safaree. Erica Mena and Safaree. Show me Erica Mena's feelings for Safaree. Threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered. What else, Spirit? How does Erica Mena feel about Safaree? Getting evidence. What else? Fake flexing. What else? Haunted. Memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. What else for Erica Mena? How does she feel about Safaree? Fishing for comments. What else, Spirit? We have divination abuser. So Erica could be into divination. She could be watching tarot readings, getting tarot readings on Safaree. What else for Erica? How she feels about Safaree? How does Erica Mena? We have unbothered in reverse. So yeah, it still bothers her. How does Erica feel about Safaree, Spirit? We have Enter You. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Bottom of the deck, we have Love on the Brain. I'm telling you, it's like I was saying in the beginning, it's like Erica has a love-hate for him. 1 minute is like, oh, what can I have done better? What did I contribute to the toxicity in our marriage, our relationship? Was there anything I did wrong? I could have did better. And then she snap out of it like, nah, F him. I ain't do nothing. I ain't apologize. You know, it's like one of them type of things. But she really go back and forth with her emotions. 1 minute she can't stand him, next minute she love him. So that's really what I picked up. Spirit, how does Safaree feel about Erica? Give me a few cards, please, Spirit. How does Safaree feel about Erica Mena? Unfazed, dirty offer. I'm telling you, he feel like he's over it, y'all. He over it. Bottom of the deck, we have fake account, fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Either Safaree can have a fake page that he watches her page from, or comments about him in her situation. But I think he feels Erica has a fake account that she watches everything that he does on social media, and that's how she knows what he be out doing. Because the moment he out partying, she'll come on the shade room and be like, oh, dad beat this, dad beat that. I don't know if Safaree has her blocked on his real account or what. Because she'll go on a rampage. She'll go on like her little rant as soon as he's somewhere. So he feels like it's a dirty offer, and he is unfazed by her. Like, he's unbothered by her. Safaree is over it. I kept getting that feeling like, even if he never said it, I kept getting that feeling like, just get her away from me. Like, please. Bang the gavel. Make the judgment call. Make the judgment. Bang the gavel, Yana. And please get her away from me. Like, I really kept feeling that energy. What else for Safaree, Spirit? How does he feel about Erica Mena? Wants you back. Yeah, I think bottom of the deck, we had in their head, overthinking, stress, overanalyzing. This is not Safaree. This is a woman on this card. He feels like Erica wants him back. And that is where all this frustration and anger comes from. What else, Spirit, for Safaree? How does Safaree feel about Erica Mena? Same as different day. I'm telling you, he is over it, y'all. He feel like it's the same old thing with this girl every single day. Bottom of the deck, looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. This is what he feels she does. And every time he's somewhere, he's doing something, here she come. Saying something. Calling him names, bashing him. He feels like it's the same thing over and over again. I don't think Safaree would even get back with Erica. He feels like, man, it's a dirty offer. That's not a good offer. That's not a good deal. I would never get back with her. No, it's the same mess, different day with her. Yep. What else for Safaree? Legal issues. He feel like it's always a legal issue with her. It's always something going on with court with him. And child support, custody, is always legal issues with them. What else, Spirit? Anything else for Safaree? And how he feels about Erica Mena. Cop blocking. Yeah, he feels like she caught. We have moving at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, y'all see that? Okay. So he feels like Erica is a cop blocker. Like anybody he wants to date, she has a problem with. She comes out, she makes statements about, you know, she's on social media saying this, saying that about his situations with other women. So he feels like she's a cop blocker. Like she purposely causes issues with when it comes to him dating someone else. Yep. Spirit, what's to come for Erica Mena and Safaree? What's the outcome for Erica Mena and Safaree CMU, Spirit? What's the outcome? What is the come, Spirit? Jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Yeah, I think that's what bottom of the deck. We have too busy winning. Yeah, somebody about to come in. One of them are about to come into some money, and I feel like he's gonna pay her some money. Oh, she might be the one to pay. You know what? You know what? Now I'm seeing how this reading went. Y'all, is Safaree gonna get custody of the children? Maybe he's gonna get custody, and that's why he's celebrating. Because he got a win in court. And with this Ace of Pentacles, she's gonna have to pay out the money to him. Because Erica be involved in a lot of stuff, you know, with social media and how she portray herself on TV and violence and stuff. Safaree don't have that one under his belt. Erica do. There's proof of her being violent on TV. So, I don't know. Safaree might actually get custody of his kids, y'all. And she has to pay out some money to him. That might be a thing. But somebody gonna come into some money and they gonna have to pay the other person. That's gonna be the outcome. I don't see them getting back together. Outcome is money. Coming into some money. Yep. Spirit, will Safaree get custody of their children? Will Safaree get custody of Erica and his children? Bottom of the deck, we have moves in silence. And moving on came out. Thank you, next. Digging dirt, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa. Talking S, and bad habits. D, rugs, addictions, and toxicities. Y'all, he might be trying. He could possibly get custody of them children. And it's going to come from him digging up dirt on her about the stuff that she be having going on in her life, all the toxicities and stuff. I don't know if she has any of these addictions or substance abuse problems, But if it's there, Safaree might try to get custody of his children and prove that she has these things going on and dig dirt on her. He could very well try, y'all. He could be trying to get custody. Or he could have tried and it went through, and that's why he's celebrating over here. Because it went through. And with this 10 of Pentacles, this could be her paying him child support. So it's building up his family legacy with his children, because she has to pay him now a substantial amount of money. And she could be upset with that 4 of Cups here. Feel like, you know, that's a miss, because the 4 of Cups is missed opportunity. So things might not work out the way that she thought it would in court. She might have took him to court thinking she gonna get full custody and he gotta pay child support, but it might end up backfiring on her where he gets custody of the children, and now she has to pay him because of the things that she displayed on social media, the things that she displayed with her hopping his fence, breaking in his house, being violent to her, rest in peace to her child father, being violent with him in the past. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if she used substances or she drinks a lot, you know. I think she got arrested in Atlanta with Bambi that time. That was last year when Saucy Santana was there too. Like, Erica got a lot of stuff that played out on TV that he can show proof about. Safaree don't have too much of that. He does not have TV moments where he was out of control, violent, putting his hands on people. He don't really have that trail like Erica has. So Erica might have thought she'd take him to court and get her way, and it might not worked out for her. That's interesting. So, Bill, we will see, y'all. We will see. But that is what I have for Erica Mena and Safaree Samuels. If you guys enjoyed that reading, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with some more celebrity tarot readings. Later.